How to gamble on sports and win. Stay tuned.
Dunn Sports, where you spin a little and win a lot. Bet, win, and pick up.
And that's where the big bucks
What's
start
up, y'all?
rolling.
Bo Dunn Sports, coming at y'all on Friday, March the 8th, 2019. I got a free pick coming up in the Mo Valley Conference, so make sure to stay tuned for that. This is one of my best conferences in the whole league, so got y'all a nice winner coming up in that, man, so stay tuned. Also, all my videos are sponsored and brought to you by PpSquaredProductions. If y'all like the graphics or that logo, holler at my boy Tommy. You can find his information in the description box. Alright, man, let's go and jump into it. It's Friday once again, man. These weeks just flying, time just flying. Seemed like it was just Friday, but here we are at another Friday again. Y'all know we got a bunch of Ivy League games coming on tonight, but we gonna be skipping those. We still got some tournament games. I think tonight we still have the Big South in action. With day tournament, we got the Mo Valley going on today, starting early with along Chicago. They're gonna be facing off with Valparaiso. Valparaiso just killed us last night on Indiana State. I didn't see that coming, but yeah, man, we got a lot of action. A lot of lines not up yet, but we're gonna take a look at a game that the line was up. And this is one of my best conferences, man, to bet on, the Mo Valley Conference. But I'm gonna get to that in a minute. Let's go ahead and recap what we did last night. We jumped back in the win column. We went 2-1. Well, actually, we went 2-1-1 with a push. The two winners came with a straight. We took Northern Colorado minus the 5 over Southern Utah. That was a nice, easy win. I've been liking these Bears here lately. They made a little money for me the last couple of times I bet on them. Also, the other win we had was a 5-team money line parlay. We took that same team, Northern Colorado, Campbell, Liberty. We took Colgate, and we finally finished it off late night with Cal Irvine. We should have put them at the top pick, man. They scored 100-some points over Cal Poly, but that was an easy 5-team money line parlay. The loss came, like I said, with Indiana State. They just did not come to play. They let Valparaiso, who's only averaging like 60 points a game, put up 70-some points a game, and they did it in easy fashion. So that was a loss. And the push came between Illinois State. They was laying 5. Wish I could have caught that line earlier, but when I had put the games out, it went up to 5, so I had to put it what it was at the time I put the games up. But the score was 60-65. So we're not gonna. I don't really put pushes in my record. So it wasn't a win or a loss. So for the day, yesterday we went 2-1. So we gained a unit back. That puts the weekly record to 5-6. So we still climbing. Like I said, man, before this week is up, we will be at positive units. So I got a lot of games going up for the weekend. I got 3 going today. I have 7 college basketball players going on Saturday. I have 3 NBA. I have 3 fights going in the UFC 147. I have 3 fights going in the late card, the main event. And I have 1 play going in the AAF, that new football league. So if y'all ain't been watching that, it's pretty hype, man. Check it out. But I got a nice 1 pick in that, top play in that. So I'm locked and loaded, man, for Saturday and today. I'm locked in for Sunday as well. I'm gonna have 3 top plays going on Sunday. I'm gonna have the card on Sunday for NBA. I'm only doing 1 top pick, and I'm also gonna have another AAF football game play. So got multiple plays, man, coming up for the weekend. If y'all want to get access to them, man, all y'all gotta do If y'all want to get all 3 days, just give me a text at 469-510-2440. Or if you follow me on Twitter, you can DM me, or you can also email me at bodunsports@gmail.com. And as always, if you want to go and sign up on Patreon and get that money subscription, you know it's always available. That link is always down below in the description box. Alright, man, let me go and give y'all one tip today on how to gamble on sports and win. And that's always staying consistent, man, with your units. For me, I always keep it at 1 unit per game, flat across the board. The only time I would raise it up over 1 unit is if my system is having that win probability over 70%. That's the only way I would increase my unit amount. My algorithms and my models have to agree that game has a probability of winning of 70%. Other than that, if it's 69 or below, I just keep it to 1 unit. The reason why there's a good way to win in gambling on sports is that you'll stay consistent, you'll manage your bankroll correctly, and you won't be chasing games. You know, I know sometimes when you might go 0-3 on one day and you're down 3 units. And I see a lot of handicappers do this. They'll come back the next day and they'll have a 4 unit play available. That you know what I'm saying? It's some miraculous 4 unit play, and what they really doing is chasing. You know what I'm saying? But if you lose that game, then instead of being down 3 units, you'll be down 7. So that's why I don't recommend upping your units. In a situation like that, I just flat bet 1 unit on all games. But once you increase your bankroll, of course your unit amount will raise up as well. So yeah, man, just be consistent, betting 1 unit per game. That's my tip of the day on how to gamble on sports and win. Alright, let's go ahead and jump into the free pick. We're gonna jump into the Mo Valley. They call this Arch Madness. For those who don't know, it's always played in St. Louis. A lot of these games always be lower scoring. I don't know if it's something about that stadium. They changed the name, but it's still the same stadium. It'd be a lot of low scoring games in this tournament. So this game right here, I think it's gonna be a low scoring game as well. But we got St. Louis. They the favorite, laying -3 against the number, and the over and under is set at 127. They'll be playing Northern Iowa. Now in the season this year, they've owned Southern Illinois, have owned Northern Iowa. They beat them twice, and each time they beat them, it was about 15 points or better. Northern Iowa really don't have no offense, so what they try to do is they try to slow the game down and rely on their defense. But Southern Illinois has a lot of scores. They have a top player in Fletcher, and they play defense as well. They're number 1 in the Mo Valley at blocking shots. So I see a similar result in this game. I don't think they're gonna beat them by 15 points because this is a tournament and a lot of teams really want to play hard. So I see a low scoring game, but I do believe that Southern Illinois is going to cover this 3-point spread. So for the free pick for Friday, March the 8th, 2019, let's go ahead and take Southern Illinois -3. Alright, man, make sure y'all subscribe, hit that like button, make any comments down below. Let me know what y'all thinking about today, man. What games y'all like. If y'all got any games that y'all want me to give you my advice on, put it down below in the comment section, and I'll let you know what I feel about the game. Also, make sure y'all sharing these videos. If y'all on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, whatever, man, just make sure y'all sharing my videos. Help me get that word out. I'm trying to build up the channel, trying to get these subscribers up. Just share the vision, man. Try to help people win this cash. And like I said, man, we're going to have a good year. I always do very well in March Madness. I always kill it towards the end of the NBA. Like I said, I ain't been putting out a lot of NBA plays. Just been a lot of weird stuff going on, so I'm just kind of just checking it out for a little bit before I start jumping back in. But I'm locked and loaded on college basketball. I will be giving y'all a breakdown in MLB. I should have did it today. I might come back later on and start and give y'all a couple of breakdowns on a couple of divisions. Probably do the AL West and the AL Central tonight. So be looking out for that, man. Getting ready for this baseball season. Looking to do real well. So y'all go ahead, man, and sign up, man, on Patreon and get these plays. Rock with your boy Dunn, so we can get at these bookings, man. So that's gonna do it, man. Appreciate it. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. It's your boy Dunn, Dunn Sports, where we bet, win, and pick up. Let's go.